Hello friends and family, and good morning from beautiful Sevierville, Tennessee. For today's Tennessee roadside adventure, it officially brings us to exit 407 to the massive Buc-ee's store. We're going to do a full store tour. It is officially almost Christmas time. They have lots of really nice Christmas merchandise for the holiday season that I want to check out today. They also, being so close to Dollywood, do get a good selection of assorted Dolly Parton merchandise, and you never know what you're gonna find because they even have like some of the fancy Roosevelt button downs. And of course we're probably gonna get breakfast today. I mean, it's Buc-ee's. You come here, you have to get some of the food offerings. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. Always have to start off the video at this awesome mural though. Welcome to Sevierville, Tennessee. You have Bucky the Beaver. I love this though mural that they have because you can see like the Great Smoky Mountains. Look at all the little vehicles though, like all the little road trip ones. Like you could see South Carolina. Here's one for Texas. It says I brake for Bucky. Let's see what else we have. Down here is the Kentucky version. I actually like all of like the different like stickers that they have. It has like hashtag bathroom goals, seize the day, I heart Buc-ee's with like that old photo op with the red truck that they have here at Buc-ee's. That being said, literally coming to Buc-ee's is a must stop on any road trip. They literally have something for everybody. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. The food is always really delicious, and merchandise that's specific to each Buc-ee's that you're checking out and visiting. That being said, let's make our way inside, do the full store tour, and we'll also get some breakfast to eat. What a beautiful start to the morning here in Sevierville, Tennessee. It's literally about 30 degrees right now, but you can see like the smoke coming off the mountains. Even all of like the dew is on the grass. Just a beautiful start to the morning. You can never go wrong with some crisp, smoky mountain air. And the cool thing about this specific location for Buc-ee's in Sevierville, Tennessee, this actually was at one point the world's largest Buc-ee's. Like, how crazy is that? Here in Sevierville. Now it's actually home to the second largest Buc-ee's, I believe. The largest one is in Texas, but still a great parking lot. They have so many gas pumps and different things here at Buc-ee's. Before we do officially make our way inside though, I did want to show how expansive like the outside section of Buc-ee's here in Sevierville, Tennessee is. Literally the gas pumps start way down there on the left hand side and then goes way down over to the right hand side where there's actually a car wash down there. But I did want to take advantage of the awesome photo op right out in front here with Bucky the Beaver with his little hat there, his tooth are sticking out. It even says Sevierville, Tennessee. You have the latitude and longitude. Look at that though, isn't that really neat? Okay, so right off the bat is actually some brand new graphic t-shirts. They're putting out the new 2026 Happy New Year shirts. These actually glow in the dark. It says Buc-ee's open 24/7. That's actually really cool. That one's the adult size. On the front side though, it even says 2026 with Bucky the Beaver. Lots of cool different merchandise offerings though, like these little plushies with the Bucky with his hat. These are $12 a piece, and it does look like they have some little phone holder plushies with Bucky. Even some cool little offerings for the kiddos for New Year's here at Buc-ee's though. Here's a little baby onesie. It says Baby of the Year. You got the little baby bottle. How cool is that? I don't see the price for these, but okay, there it is, $15. And they do have like a little tutu dress for the kiddos. This one's embroidered My First New Year with this floral design for $15. Let's actually come over this way. We can check out some of the graphic t-shirts and different things that they have for sale. Always so many cool shirts though. Again, these are adult size. Buc-ee's Tennessee, clean restrooms, wall of jerky, world famous fudge, Texas Roundup, and beaver nuggets. You do have this nice pink graphic t-shirt. This one's in the shape of Tennessee. You got like the Dolly Parton guitar, some cowgirl boots, music notes. Even some tie-dye shirts you can get here at Buc-ee's. Peace, Love, Tennessee with Bucky the Beaver. These are usually only around $18 a piece, so some really good prices. You have greetings from Buc-ee's, Tennessee, the volunteer state, with the little stamp there on the front. That's really cool. It looks like they do have some brand new pairs of earrings since my last visit as well. This is Buc-ee's #1 fan. You got 2 pairs of earrings with that heart design for $17. You got some little dangly hearts here with Buc-ee the Beaver with some rhinestones. Here's another heart design, though. It actually says Buc-ee's on the inside. So a bunch of different pairs of earrings that they do have for sale, and some different necklaces with that little charm there with Buc-ee the Beaver. 2 different designs with the necklaces. And of course they have a whole bunch of their Christmas merchandise. Here's a really awesome throw blanket. These are 50 by 70 inches. It says Jingle All the Way to Buc-ee's 2025. Look at them there with the inside of Santa's sleigh. You have the candy canes. These are literally only $15 a piece, so a really good deal. Also with the Christmas theming, they do have the Buc-ee the Beaver Christmas plushies for $15. Look at his little toother sticking out though. He's wearing a Santa hat. Really nice attention to detail. And they do still have the Christmas adult size onesies as well. These are $25. You got the little patch with Buc-ee, even like Santa's belt. Look at this though, you got the little beaver tail. And then on the hood you actually have like Buc-ee the Beaver with a Santa hat. You can get so many incredible Christmas offerings right now at Buc-ee's though. Even National Lampoon's Christmas adult size pullover hoodies. These are only $40 a piece, but it has this nice like plaid print to it with the Christmas lights. They do even have some different Grinch offerings here as well. You have Whoville Grinch University with the Grinch with his arms folded, established 1957. Again, that one is adult size. We can actually check out the mannequins though. Check out some more of the graphic t-shirts. I Don't Know Margot, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation with the little snowflakes on there. So they do have 2 different adult size graphic t-shirts here at Buc-ee's. And here's some of the assorted holiday headbands with the poinsettia design. The cool thing about these though, they do actually light up for $15. So you can wear these over to like Dollywood for Christmas time, for Christmas in the Smokies. And they do have a very fuzzy, almost like a throw blanket pullover hoodie. Again, this one has the Grinch. You got some big like hoodie pockets there on the bottom. This will definitely keep you warm though, especially like in the theme park for only $30. Here's a whole selection of the assorted Christmas merchandise. They do have some sleepwear, pajama pants, with that plaid print with Buc-ee the Beaver, with Santa's hat. These are $20 a pair, so a really good deal. They do have these really tall, like camping style coffee mugs. It says Jingle All the Way to Buc-ee's. This actually matches like the graphic t-shirts. You have Buc-ee the Beaver on the backside though. Only $10 for a coffee mug. And here is some of the new graphic t-shirts for Christmas time. Jingle All the Way to Buc-ee's, again with Buc-ee inside of Santa's sleigh. They have the adult size pullover sweatshirts as well, kind of like a Christmas sweater design. Again, these are only $20, so a really good deal. And then right underneath there, you can dress your Christmas tree up. Literally with Buc-ee the Beaver, you get the tree topper with bendable picks. So this is a whole set of 6 with like the tail, the arms, the legs, and then Buc-ee's head. And easily one of the coolest things here at Buc-ee's though, look at this Christmas tree they have decorated. They got like a little Buc-ee the Beaver star on top. Some of the Christmas ornaments for this year that we will definitely check out in the back section. But they do have that old like red pickup truck. The bed of the truck has a massive Buc-ee the Beaver plushie. And look at this on the bottom though. They even have like some assorted keychains here and like the wheel well. These are only $5 a piece with Buc-ee the Beaver. And they do also have some 1956 Ford F-150 pickup trucks, kind of like just like this photo op that I'm showing you right now. These are actually really heavy in die cast. That being said, there is awesome Christmas offerings everywhere I look today, though. They have some really nice slippers. These are adult size for $18. They do have the thick like rubber soles. And again, these are a really fuzzy material. Underneath there is a long sleeve, more of like a thermal shirt. This one has Bucky the Beaver on the front side. There's no design on the back side, but these again are long sleeve for $17. Let's see what else we have. So another long sleeve graphic t-shirt, really cool for the holiday season. This one has that tie-dye print with like the candy canes. Bucky with the Santa hat for $20. So many things I want to show you this visit though. Some more Christmas slippers. Again, these are all embroidered though. This is more of like a, almost like a Sherpa design here with the candy canes and then Bucky for 18 bucks. And it looks like they have a couple different things down here on the bottom section. Some assorted dimensional cards. So you get 12 finished cards, 6 of each, and 2 different designs. Oh, these are cool. $8 a piece for the set there. And they do also have some soft and comfy neck pillows. Here's some more adult size graphic t-shirts with like a football design. Bucky's Beavers 1982 with that pinstripe design for $18. Here's a double-sided graphic t-shirt though. Enjoy the little things with the little sunflowers. Then you have the sunflower with Bucky on the front for $18. They do have all of the graphic t-shirts down here in like this bottom section. I did want to show you some of the different bumper stickers, just like they have for that photo op out in front, which is really cool. I Heart Bucky's. These are literally only $1 a piece, so some really good deals. You have Tennessee. Down here we have Bucky the Beaver with like a cowboy hat and a lasso. It's the Beaver Nuggets for me. So a bunch of cool little designs there, literally for only $1 a piece. Holy moly though, they're putting out so many new things since my last visit. Here's some actual genuine leather wallets. This one actually comes with like a little coin medallion with Bucky the Beaver. This one is a checkbook wallet for $30. These actually smell like really good. Like these are nice quality. They have a trifold wallet with that like medallion design for $28. And they do have a couple different designs here. This one's kind of like embossed with this really cool edging with Bucky the Beaver. But it looks like they even have some like kitchen aprons. These are also brand new for $33 a piece, but you got some big pockets down there on the bottom section. Lots of different travel items you can always get though at Bucky's. Here's a memory foam travel pillow. Let's see the old price-a-rooney. These are only $10 a piece. Here's some assorted beach towels. Let's see how much they are. These are only $13 a piece, but again, like definitely a little bit too cold to be doing any swimming. But they do have like the red design with Bucky the Beaver and then like the black and yellow. And I'm actually blown away with the winter jackets that they do have here at Bucky's because these are really, really nice quality. This is a packable puffer jacket. You got the little patch there with Bucky. These are kid sizes though for $35 a piece. Definitely like a super nice like heavy material. They do have this adult size one. This one's more of like a cream color. You get the little medallion patch on the front though. These again are packable for $40. They do have the adult size though in like your solid black with like more of like your charcoal medallion embroidered on the front side. Let's see here. These ones don't have hoods though, but the kid size does. And I did want to show you the pullover sweatshirts because these are super duper nice. A nice like heavy material. You have that rhinestone design with Bucky though. These are $30 a piece. And it looks like they do have a brand new pair of like matching sweatpants to go with them. This has the rhinestone design going down the leg for Bucky's for $30. Let's actually check out this little basket here of tie beanie boos, they call these. So a bunch of different holiday beanie babies for only $6 a piece. You have a nice little like reindeer with the red and green colors. They got the fun like beady little eyes though. They have a bunch of different designs. Look at this one, a little gingerbread man with the pin striping for $6. Looks like they even have like an alien. Like how cool is that? Like very random. They have an alien with a Santa hat. Then literally here is a little snowman with a carrot nose with the sparkly blue eyes. Another really awesome adult size graphic t-shirt that I wanted to show you, though. We have Buc-ee's, Sevierville, Tennessee. So this is the current location of this Buc-ee's. That graphic t-shirt is only $14, and it does look like they do also make that one in youth sizes for $14. Here's even more plushies that they have here at Buc-ee's, though. These ones are actually really cool. These are the little Warmies plushies. They have these with a bunch of different characters. Here's a little gingerbread man. These do all vary, like different prices. That one is $25, but they have some different characters, even from like Peanuts. They have Snoopy and then Woodstock for $30 a piece. Even like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with Rudolph and then Clarice. But these are super duper soft. And it looks like they have a whole set of Buc-ee the Beaver rubber ducky bath toys. I definitely wasn't expecting to find any quilted throw blankets, though. This one is oversized twin, 68 inches by 86 inches. Look at this cool design, though, with the patchwork. I actually like this a lot. So you get a bunch of different designs there. These are only $35, so an amazing deal on the quilts. They have a soft and comfy throw blanket. This is more of like a lap size, so 41 inches by 57 inches. That one is $13, and it looks like they even have some little throw pillows with the beaver nuggets design here at Buc-ee's. Let's check out some of the different happenings on this rack, though. You can take home your own Buc-ee the Beaver waffle maker. It says easy cleanup. This will make a really fun Christmas gift. These are $30 a piece. Literally your waffles come out, though, with that design. They do have one on display, so you can check that out. They have some little like figurine statues, just like that photo op that I showed you out on the front side. But his shirt's actually red here. That says Sevierville, Tennessee. I actually like that a lot. That one is really cool. A lot of like old school little take homes, like some postcards you can never go wrong with Sevierville, Tennessee. You have like a little banjo, a cowboy boot, even some of those really fun like silicone cups. This is a nice like tie-dye design to it with Buc-ee, but these are only $11. The awesome thing about these, though, they do make them in a whole bunch of different like shapes and sizes. Again, with Buc-ee the Beaver. This size is $13, but they do have that with like 2 different colors. And here's a really tall one, just like your Stanley Cup. And again, this one is solid silicone for only $30. Okay, so brand new here, they do have a brand new Dancing Buc-ee the Beaver. He dances and plays music. I want to try one of these guys to see. So you do press the logo. Get on the Road Again by Willie Nelson. That is so neat. I love this. These are only $25 a piece for a dancing Buc-ee the Beaver. They have some little night lights for the kiddos. These are actually really cool, though. These come in a nice little like acrylic box. They have some Buc-ee the Beaver bobbleheads. Let's see the old price tag on these guys. They're only $20 a piece, so a really good deal for like a good sized bobblehead. Looks like they even have some Buc-ee the Beaver little plastic sippers for the kiddos. Only $10 a piece for them. Let's actually check out some of the assorted coffee mugs that they do have, though. This one says Beaver Believer on the inside, but you got that 3D effect with Buc-ee. These are $13 a piece. They do have a larger size coffee mug underneath there. Look at them with the little toothers sticking out, though. The hat is where the liquid goes. That one is only $10, so actually a little bit cheaper than the yellow version. Here's some really cool ones. Actually looks like Buc-ee. It's kind of like etched out of the front section, which is really neat. But it has that nice orange color for like the Tennessee Vols. But you have Buc-ee on both sides for $10 a piece. They have the same difference in a nice like blue color. Then here is a really cool like barrel design with Buc-ee the Beaver on one side and on the opposite side. Here's another fun, like, lesser-known fact here at Buc-ee's, though. You can get a great selection of assorted pins with that old Ford F-150 pickup truck. The collector pins are literally only $4 a piece, so a really good deal. They have your Buc-ee's Beaver Nugget enamel pins for $4. You can get, like, the big cup of a soda design here with Buc-ee the Beaver. Then here's, like, a whole body pin there of Buc-ee making, like, the peace sign. Even some assorted like iron-on patches with that rounded design with Buc-ee. And the actual like 3 button set with the heart, you get the peace sign and then Bucky the Beaver, but 3 pins for only $2 for the entire set. Here's some assorted keychains. This is like a rounded medallion with that gold finish to it. They do have one right underneath there that actually rotates. Let's see here, where the beaver never sleeps. So that rotates with that medallion because of course like Buc-ee's is actually open 24/7. They do have this, more of like a pewter design for only $5. And here's a really cool one. This one's actually filled with a liquid. You get the little Bucky the Beaver like action figure on the inside. That keychain's $10, but I actually really like that. This one is brand new. And it does look like they even have some, let's see here, a little add-on charm. So you can add these to like your Pandora bracelet with Buc-ee's Sevierville. 2 charms for $6. And right underneath there is a set of, let's see here, 4 different interchangeable jewelries. They have so many different designs though. Of course, it's not just Christmas throw blankets you can get at Buc-ee's. They do have these really soft, like classic design that they do sell all year round. These again are 50 by 70 inches with that medallion design for only $15. It does look like they do have a little Buc-ee's like rubber ducky for bath time. This actually comes like individually wrapped for $5. This would have been perfect for like trick-or-treating. They have like some Bucky the Beaver, like little plushy Easter baskets almost, with that design there on the handle. But these are only $10 a piece. Let's actually check out some of the different things that they do have for the car. They have a couple different window decals for only $3 a piece. So they do have a couple different designs there. Right underneath there is a brand new license plate frame with the hearts. You got the peace sign, and then of course Bucky. Like I was saying though, we definitely have to check out some of the brand new Christmas ornaments for this year. We have Bucky dressed up as Santa Claus on the motorcycle. This one is $9.50. Right over here is a little plushy keychain. They actually come with a little sticker though, so that's the tag, but that's a little collectible sticker for only $5. They do have a brand new Nutcracker version. It's really cool though because they do actually sell like the larger Nutcracker version of this, but that ornament is only $12. Only one of them in stock right now. I haven't seen that one just yet. And they do have this version with Bucky driving the red pickup truck. That cool little photo op with the Christmas tree. And here's like a solid wooden Christmas ornament again with the sunflower. You have Bucky on both sides. Very nice attention to detail for only $5. And here's the much larger holiday Nutcracker, just like that Christmas ornament that I just showed you. But these are $40 a piece. It says Buc-ee's on the base. And of course, being here in Tennessee, you can get a bunch of really cool merchandise for football. You have your Rocky Top Tennessee, like huge tin signs. These are $38 a piece. They have your Tennessee Vols Ave, a couple different designs there. Vols Country. Let's see here, we have Hunter's Point. Of course, the Tennessee Titans. Let's see what we got here on the opposite side. Okay, so reserved for Tennessee Vols fans only. These are actually really heavy though, $35 a piece. They have your Tennessee Titans, Fishermen, and Hunters parking. Here's some really nice adult-size pullover hoodies and then sweatshirts at Buc-ee's. So they do even get like some different Marvel offerings. Here's like a Christmas sweater Deadpool pullover hoodie. These are only $30 a piece, but you got Deadpool with like the Santa hat on. Here's a little jackalope pullover hoodie. He actually has like some Christmas ornaments there on his antler ears, but these are $35 a piece. And some cool Star Wars merchandise. This is a very soft like Christmas sweater with Darth Vader. May the Force be with you. Look at even on the sleeves though with the snowflake designs. These are $30. Underneath there is an adult size quarter zip pullover sweatshirt. It's embroidered though with the little Santa hat, the bells. It says North Pole Santa Elves University for $35. You could even get a little selection here of Bluey merchandise at Buc-ee's. Here's a, let's see here, Best Friend Bluey, 10 inches tall. That one is, let's see here, $25. They have some throw blankets for the kiddos. These are 46 by 60 inches. It says I Spy with My Little Eye. Let's see here. Okay, so that one is $25. They do even have like some massive throw pillows. These are super duper soft though, just like the Squishmallows. So perfect if you do have a long drive for $25. Then a good selection of assorted bluey plushies. Here's even some of those nice Roosevelt button-down shirts like I was saying. They do have a WWE version with The Rock. These are $70 a piece though. You got the little Christmas stocking, Jingle Bell Rock with the Brahma Bull. They have a Star Wars version with all the AT-ATs, the Death Star. But you have like, let's see here, some of the lightsaber hilts with some like Christmas bows. Really unique designs here on the Roosevelt shirts. Underneath there is a really cool one from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I actually just noticed they do have two National Lampoon's ones this visit, but these are both $70 a piece. Let's check out some of the nice little take-homes, like some of the different figurines and snow globes. So here's like two little black bears inside of the little tree stump. That one actually says Tennessee. These are only $10 a piece. They have like Mama Bear and then Baby Bear with that Tennessee logo. Still only $10 for that one. This snow globe actually has like a marble base. It says Sevierville, Tennessee with a little medallion. Perfect for winter time. These are $15. They do even make a smaller size snow globe with the Great Smoky Mountains on the base for only $9. Here's a really cool like little wooden wall sign, Tennessee, the volunteer state, established 1796. These again are solid wood for $7 a piece. They do have some different Christmas ornaments with like this home design, Great Smoky Mountains with the black bears. Here is a really cool like little wooden sign as well, the Great Smoky Mountains. Again, like you have the shape of Tennessee with the heart. These are $8 a piece. Underneath there you have another version, the cabin is calling and I must go to the Great Smoky Mountains. Even some really cool coffee mugs that you can get from the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, so you don't actually have to visit the park to get some of the assorted merchandise. That coffee mug is $15, but it does look like they even have some coasters for your house. Here's even more really awesome Bigfoot merchandise. They have some Bigfoot Lazy One slippers. Look at the big toes though. These are super duper fuzzy. They do come in a bunch of different sizes. $19 a piece for the Sasquatch slippers. I love those. They do have some Lazy Ones, adult size pajama pants. Again, you got Bigfoot like playing peekaboo behind the tree, picking some flowers. These are, let's see here, $22, and they do have some really fuzzy pajama pants down here on the bottom for 24 bucks. Here's some more adult size offerings that they have here at Buc-ee's. So this one is like a long sleeve, like football shirt with the pinstriping. It says Buc-ee's 82 with the little graphic. These are only $20 a piece in adult size. They do even have some really cool pullover sweatshirts. This one has the little medallion embroidered on the chest. $25 a piece for the sweatshirts. It looks like they do even have some pairs of shorts that actually match that on the bottom section. Some more pullover sweatshirts that I did want to show you though. This one's actually embroidered with the cursive lettering on the front for Buc-ee's for $25. A nice like hunter green, more of like a quilted design that's embroidered Buc-ee's on the front. But these again are all $25 a piece. They do have some kids full zip jackets here. I haven't found many things that actually has this nice like corally pink color, but these are 25 bucks for the full zip jackets, and a bunch of different things here for like the baby collection. Some different onesies with the pinstriping. You got the little medallion embroidered for $10. You have a peace sign. This one says Beaver Believer with the floral design. And another one here with a flower. This one actually has like the little scalloped edges with the medallion. They even do sell some kids like full button down, almost like a football Letterman jacket with a Buc-ee on the front. There's no design on the back side, but these are like a full button down for $25. They have that one in 2 different colors. This is seriously such an awesome store though, just to shop off and do some shopping. They do have this tie-dye graphic t-shirt with a Buc-ee on the front. I do want to see the price here. The back side says road tripping. These are only $18 a piece for the long sleeve. Even more pairs of sweatpants and different things. Like these are actually like a really heavy material. You got that little design here though. These are $23 a piece, but they make those in 2 different colors. To go with them though, they do even have some pullover sweatshirts. So this is more of like a little patch there on the front for $23. And then right over here is the pullover hoodie, again with the BUC-EE'S logo on the front. I seriously wish though that the camera could pick up how soft these shirts are. This is more of like a dress shirt that has 3 buttons with the BUC-EE'S insignia. $25 a piece though. You got like the little gas grill, the ketchup, the mustard, the cheeseburgers. These are kind of like your Under Armour no sweat material. Underneath there is another version. You got like the old gas pumps since '82 BUC-EE'S for $25. Here's even a whole section of assorted Tennessee merchandise. They have your Hanes graphic t-shirts for $23 with the Tennessee logo. The cool thing though, they even have some like Columbia sportswear shirts. These actually come like branded. These are very nice quality. $50 a piece for them. But you can also get a good selection of different like coolers and then sleeping bags here at BUC-EE'S. Let's see how much this size cooler is. Okay, so $18. It's embroidered BUC-EE'S on the front. They do even have a really nice tie-dye design for $18. And check out all the different sleeping bags. Like this is perfect if you forgot anything. These are adult size for $30 a piece, but they do make them in a nice like cobalt blue, a solid pink color. You could even get some 3-person tents at BUC-EE'S for only $30. Of course, lots of camping going on here in the Great Smoky Mountains. And it's really awesome how you can get like a little one-stop shop here at BUC-EE'S. I definitely wasn't expecting to find any like Disney related tie beanie babies, but they do have a little selection of assorted Marvel characters. Like they have the tie beanie baby of Baby Groot. These again are only $6 a piece. They have your Marvel. Look at this one here with the Incredible Hulk for only $6. Underneath there they have Captain America with his shield. And then off in the distance you do even have the Marvel Spider-Man tie beanie baby. Let's actually head right across the little walkway though. This is usually where I find some of the assorted Dolly Parton merchandise. So we'll head on over here and see what else we can find. It smells like lots of candles and it smells really good over here. Okay, so right off the bat is some Dolly Parton merchandise. They have some sleepwear, have a Holly Dolly Christmas with Dolly Parton with the Santa hat. These are $18, but it does even have like the Dolly little sticker with her signature. Underneath there is the matching pair of Christmas pajama pants with the elastic band. It says Holly Dolly. This material is really soft though for $20. The shirt is very, very nice. Here's some more of the Dolly Parton merchandise though. So here's an adult size pullover hoodie. It says Dolly Parton, working 9 to 5. The pullover hoodie is $40. Again, that comes with like the Dolly little sticker. And they do even have a brand new backpack. This is pretty much like the same size as like a Loungefly. It says Dolly Parton. You have her guitar, which is really neat. These are, let's see here, $45. So many brand new things since my last visit. I never let a rhinestone go unturned with Dolly's signature. That cap is $18, and it does look like they even have some little simulated leather wallets. It says Jolene a bunch of times. You do have that same graphic on both sides. These are, let's see here, $20, and they do even have like the matching tote size bag to go with this wallet. Here's another selection of assorted Christmas socks. You have 'Tis the Season. You got like a little campfire, some presents, and then Christmas trees. These are adult size for $9 a piece. They have more of like a leopard print that says Merry Christmas. And a couple different baseball caps that I do want to show you. Again, these are the trucker hats. $15 a piece though. Merry Christmas with the Christmas trees. Put it on Santa's tab, and then you have like a favorite child one. They've even put out some brand new Christmas trees since my last visit. These are little jolly and sweet marshmallows. You have Santa Claus. It does look like they have like a little elf version. These are actually really cool for the kiddos. They have some little, let's see here, light up candles. Okay, so this one isn't a burnable candle. It has the little on and off switch with the Santa Claus design for $17. Looks like they have some candy cane shaped neck pillows here at Buc-ee's. $30 a piece for them, but they are absolutely massive. Here is a smoked cedar candle. This actually comes in like a blown glass Christmas ornament. I've never seen anything like that before, but I love it. These are $27 a piece. Some different wine glasses, and again, these are covered in rhinestones, like the little Christmas bow for $20. They have like the same difference here with Santa Claus, again with the rhinestone design, but they have like a nice little Santa wall art where he's like gifting a Christmas present. And then right underneath that one, it's a smaller size like Christmas ornament with the reindeer. Again, these are solid wood. Here's a few other Christmas ornaments though that I did want to show you. Look at these things. They're actually double-sided with some rhinestones. This is a gingerbread woods Christmas ornament of like Rudolph with a little bow. $13 a piece. They have a little Highlands cow for $13, which is really neat. Here's some assorted like tin Christmas ornaments with Santa's sleigh. Santa Claus is coming to town. You got the presents and the tree. And they do have one here. This one's more of like a wall sign. But again, it's this really cool tin. I actually like that a lot. It's really covered in like sparkles. A couple other Christmas ornaments on the back side of that rack though. They do have a really cool glass one that comes with a nice like green velour ribbon of like Rudolph. These are $11 a piece. Next to that one is like a Santa Claus like disco ball Christmas ornament with like his belt buckle. You can't go wrong though for only $5. They have like a retro Santa Claus like huge Christmas bell. This is like a working bell though. These are only $9 a piece. You get the Santa design there on the top. And here's a little knitted like Santa hat hot pad. This is actually really cool. These are handmade for $9 a piece. They even have like your wooden ho 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 countdown till Christmas calendar with Santa Claus and then all of the reindeer. You get like these little block cubes so that you can change the date. Another really nice like light up sign, just like that photo op that you can actually see over here off in the distance. They have the old red pickup truck. That one lights up though. Let's see what else we got doing here. So they do have like a kitchen whisk that comes with the huge bowl that you can actually like make your cookies in. So that is really neat. There is so many awesome things that Buc-ee's has for Christmas time. Like look at these cool little trinket trays. Again, these are solid glass with the Christmas tree. $9.50 for that one. And they do have like a really good size serving tray with like Frosty. You got a little gingerbread house and some reindeer. That one says Merry Christmas. I did also want to show though some of the merchandise that's specific to like Buc-ee's here in Sevierville. Like they have these glass cutting boards, chop it like it's hot, Buc-ee's always open. That is a really cool cutting board. They actually have that in like 2 different sizes, so you can get like a much smaller size. The smaller size is $10. Here's some different signs here. Dear Buc-ee's, do you think about me as much as I think about you? I didn't think so. This is really cool. Let's see what else we got. Gone to Buc-ee's, be back when I'm out of money. They even have like some old like gas pump beverage dispensers. These hold 34 ounces of liquid. They do sell a bunch of things that actually match that whole collection. Like they have a really cool coffee mug, Live, Love, and then it says Fudge with Buc-ee the Beaver and Beaver Believer. The coffee mugs are $12 a piece. They have the larger size, like taller version. It says Darlin' Y'all. You have the little cowboy boots, like Nashville Hot, the brisket. That one is $15. And also I did want to mention they do have a whole bunch of different like stainless steel tumblers here at Buc-ee's. That one has the clear lid for only $20. Okay, so I've officially have my little basket of things. We're gonna get the singing Buc-ee the Beaver, some little baby toys, and that Dolly Parton graphic t-shirt. For breakfast though, I'm actually gonna try the sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast biscuit. Something a little bit different this morning at Buc-ee's. Okay, so I just made my way back to the car. I did want to showcase some of the different items that I picked up today. A little baby rattle with Bucky the Beaver. It says My First Bucky on it. That one is really, really cute. I got the, let's see here, Dolly Parton Christmas t-shirt. I have a Holly Dolly Christmas, again with Dolly, with the little Santa Claus outfit. Then, of course, we also had to pick up the dancing Bucky the Beaver. He dances and plays music. How cool is that? Got Willie Nelson singing On the Road Again. And of course, I had to pick up some breakfast. Every time that I come to Buc-ee's, I always try to grab a little bite to eat. So I did get the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. I do normally get like the burrito or like the breakfast taco. This was calling me this morning though, something a little bit different. Now that I officially got this puppy opened up, let's take a closer little look. So you can actually see like a bunch of egg, a very nice like fresh biscuit, the cheese, and then the sausage patty. Actually a really good size. These are only $4 a piece, so a nice little breakfast. Okay, let's go ahead and give this breakfast biscuit a try. Yeah, they put a lot of egg on that. That sausage patty though is like very well seasoned. And I think it's safe to say, literally just like that, I've officially found my personal favorite item for breakfast at Buc-ee's. Definitely try the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Very, very good for only $4. But leave a comment in the comment section. What's your favorite thing to eat at Buc-ee's, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner? I had such a fun time today hanging out here in beautiful Sevierville, Tennessee. It's always a pleasure coming out to the massive Buc-ee's, checking out a whole bunch of the new merchandise they have to offer. They are starting to get some of your 2026 New Year's merchandise. They have a couple kids items, that glow-in-the-dark adult-size graphic t-shirt. Of course, a bunch of different Christmas offerings. You literally never know what you're gonna find at Buc-ee's. And they have some really delicious food. That sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit was very, very good. That being said, if you'd like to help further support our travels, please consider checking out our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.